Your operations enter a new phase at LG 102725, which the campers now affectionately call the 2-5. The exploratory tunnels have proven massively fruitful, and the order has been given to proceed with total extraction. Your crew begins the arduous task of setting up the mesh of collection lasers. You had to admit, the idea of using a swarm of lasers for kinetic control of mining debris in low-gravity environments was pretty genius. You wish you had thought of that. Maybe you wouldn't be in this mess. There's been a change in the spirits around the ship as well. 815 has paid off his debt after many years, and with much suggestive persuasion from your fellow prisoners, the guards have appointed Arenth as the new prefect of the 2-5ers. His first official act is to throw a retirement party for 815. You all save your biscuits from dinner, smother them in sweetened nutrient paste, and stack them together to make a cake. You ask 815 what he will do once he gets home. He shakes your hand and says, "I was tired before, and now I'm retired. I suppose I'll go home and sleep." Hello everybody, I'm Trimbark and welcome back to Sandustry and welcome back to the Asteroid, where today, my friends, I think we need to do a little strategic realignment. Big shout out to Madness Gaming for the comment in last episode's video where he's like, "Hey dude, I'm paraphrasing now, what are you doing?" And you know what? He's right. I think what we need to do is I did what I said I was gonna do, which was not build a giant conveyor belt across the bottom of my factory just to cheat, right? Because I didn't want to cheat. I don't want to do that. Oh, I'm losing some stuff here. Let's go like that. But now might be the time. And hear me out. We need to make some more room for our gold. There. You can be like that. And here we go. We got a lot more room. We're gonna go all the way down over here. We're gonna go like this. There, and clean this up. We need to plan, I think, for the complete destruction of this asteroid, of our home here. And hear me out. Here's why. I want to build a conveyor over here that goes all the way around. And the main reason for this is I want to sort the snow out in a non-dumb way. Because you know what we did? What we did was we made a temporary solution to our problem. And there is literally nothing more permanent than a temporary solution. As we all know, it was not well thought out. I mean, I did try to think it out, but the problem was I was trying to think it out in the lazy man's way. Like, let's face it. Here, let's go like this. That'll help it speed up. There. I need to make more room for our gold here, so that's why I'm telling you my plan. My plan is, you see, I think we're going to take everything all the way to the left. We're going to bring it all the way up, and then we're going to sort it right there, and then bring it over to our factory. I think that is going to have to be our good long-term solution, our non-temporary solution. I think it's time we embrace what we're going to have to do. Here, cleaning that up. There. And beautiful. We're already running out of space with what I have here, but it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing. Yeah, so I have some ideas. Hear me out. I think I will be able to sort this. I've done it before. If you guys haven't seen the video, go back, and I did a live stream a long time ago that was just making a density sorted factory. I had to leave, so I never really got to embrace it. But the point was, it was like, we can take a sushi belt of anything, and you can sort it out just by knowing the density. Now, if you're playing the game and you don't know the density chart, there's some really handy pictures on the Sandustry wiki, which I believe is on the Hooded Horse website. Sandustry is being published by Hooded Horse now, right? And I'm super excited about that, especially because they have some wiki geniuses over there, and they've moved it over, and I'm really happy with it so far. So make sure you check that out. But there should be some pictures on there of the density chart, at least for the demo, right? And I know the densities pretty much by heart at this point, but there's a number assigned to them. Let's see, that you never see in game, but it does exist in the code. And like I've done so much with the density that I know it by heart, right? I don't know why I'm saying this exactly, but my point is we can use the density to our advantage to achieve what I was trying to do up here. And the problem. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. The problem with what we're doing up here, just to reiterate basically all my pain from last time. Let's see, flamethrower? Jeez, we just have so much slag. These poor things cannot keep up with it. I should really just figure out a way to integrate the burner here. That'll be our next plan, right? After this. The problem I have going here is this snow just never really gets sorted out up here. This whole thing not really doing its job. So yeah, pretty much not helpful, and really was just slowing down the game. But ultimately, I think it's just not doing what I want anyways. And I kind of want to get rid of all of this baloney here, and we'll just do all the sorting way off to the left. But for now, I just want to make sure we have a good line of sand coming in. Oh, we do, but looks like we're running out there. Okay. We have a little more space. And in fact, this might be helpful anyways. We'll go like this. Over here, we'll mine this out, and then we'll have a good amount of sand pointed at our factory while I explain my ultimate plan, and we start realigning everything. I'm excited. I you know me, guys. I have no problem tearing everything down and starting over multiple times in a series, to the point where it might get really frustrating. But I really do want to mine like this whole asteroid, and to do that, I'm gonna have to build a conveyor belt across the bottom, right? I think we pretty much have to do that no matter what. So I'm just embracing it a little bit early. Here, let's number 6, and then R. I can build there. Hold R. Launch there. Little bit of launcher spam to get our day started. That feels good. Look at that pile. That thing is ludicrous. Okay. Here, can I do it again? Yes, let's do it. Here. And then go like that. And go like that. Sorry, everyone. Let's go ahead. We got to do it. We're gonna start with the launchers up the left side. We're gonna go all the way down. I think the delete zone is like 3 or 4 blocks high, so we're gonna just start right here. We'll do we'll give ourselves plenty of room. We'll go like this all the way over. Oh, those are blocks. Those aren't conveyor belts at all. That's not what I wanted. There. We'll do blocks like this, and then launchers. We'll do this. Oh, and is 3 enough? Am I okay with 3? Do I need 4? 3 is probably enough, because I doubt my factory could handle much more than that. But just to be safe, I'm going to actually do this, and then we're going to copy paste this a whole bunch of times. And I can fix it up later. What do you think? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's, I'm gonna go ahead, copy paste this all the way up, and then we can start tackling the next thing. Okay, whew, that was a long way up. It was kind of ridiculous, friends, how high up we are here. Bring it down a little bit. Here's my plan, all right? And this is exciting. I have actually thought this through, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a conveyor belt way over here. There, get rid of that stuff. And then I'm gonna do a filter. And this is just a speed everything up filter, and it'll be a block void bloom because there will never be void bloom on this belt. And it's just gonna go like that. Okay, this is the start of our filter, and now everything is going to go backwards from here. We're gonna go down, so we got lots of space. Heck, we got tons of space. I don't need to kill myself here. Let's go like this, and this will be the start of our next row. And what I actually want it to be is a allow only red sand. Okay, we're gonna go like this, and that's gonna go down here. Oh, no, it's gonna go right here, and we're gonna hit Control to overwrite. So that will be right here. Anything that falls down, red sand will fall out, and we know that's gonna work. And then we're just gonna grab a conveyor belt and give ourselves lots of space for this one. Come back and launch it up this way onto this belt. And this one leads to the red sand belt that's over there. Hit Control. Hit Control. There we go. Go like this. And I think I actually want to move that up one. So we're gonna get rid of this and hold R or press R back to it. Okay. Move this up here. There, we got a good launcher. Now I just got to realign all these belts. Hit Control. I'm going to copy paste. This whole thing. Wow, it's like almost the same height. That's amazing. We're gonna go like that. And is that all the way to the top? It sure is. So we're gonna bring that down. Nope. There. Just down one. And let's see, 6. There we go. All right. And conveyor belt here. Going, changing that direction up. Beautiful. Finish this up. Oh, boy, did I screw that up. Well, that's just par for the course for me today. It's been a day, friends. I'm sure it has been for you too. It looks like, do we have any red sand on the belt? It does not look like it. So maybe I don't need to worry about this one down here. And I'm just gonna cut this off right there so I can be done with that. Let's go from here. Oh, nope, not what I wanted. There. All right. Beautiful. So now all this red sand, whatever red sand we get is going to go do its red sandy things way over there. The next step is going to be doing our dry sand and wet sand. I think I will take them over in 2 discrete chunks. And then of course our snow. So that's what we have left going for us. We're going to build a wall here. We'll do a standard conveyor belt on top of that. Ugh. And then we're going to go to filters. Next, we'll do regular sand. And this one's going to be long. Oh, I changed my mind on this. We're gonna do a combined belt. So this is dry sand here. Hear me out. And then we're gonna do wet sand in between. And I can copy paste this a few times. And that's going to make my life a lot easier, I think. And we are going to drop that down. Go, let's see, we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go 7. There, do I need more room than that for snow? No, probably not. So I'm going to go like this. And we're going to copy paste what I have here. And it's going to be something like that. Okay. I'm digging it. Oh, I forgot to fix this one up. There. Go here. I'm making really good progress. I know it might not seem like it, but guys, I feel like I am flying along on this project we got going. Here. And we are going to copy this one again. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, that's not what I want. Here. Wait, did I screw something up there? I don't think I did. Okay. That would be a me move for sure. Ooh, that's tight. What are the chances, honestly? I think I can just do this and then move this back. Dropped it down 1. Beautiful. Okay, so now those two are combined, and those can go onto this belt here, and then we are going to do a snow and everything else belt, because literally everything else I don't want. Like, if it's not red sand or wet and dry sand, I don't want it on this belt. The only other thing I can think of that I would want is cinder, and I've already got enough for what I need right now. And so I think I'm just gonna let it chill. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's finish this wall off, and we'll do belt. Nope, that's not a belt, is it? Ah, classic. Okay, we're gonna just go like this, and then block, void bloom, like this, just to help stuff speed up. And we will take this all the way over to the snow. Let's see, we're right here at this level. Okay. Gotta love that reticle. Thank you again, Almighty Pumpkin. Huge shout out for making this mod that adds that. I pretty much couldn't play this game without it anymore. We're gonna go here, stop there, and this filter will be a allow only void bloom. There, so we can build a conveyor through that. Perfect. That worked. Oh, you know what? I could have just blown it up. Oh, Trim, you've been fighting to get around this thing. You can just blow it up. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's some red sand there. Well, okay. Whatever. You do you, buddy. That red sand will get trapped, but that's fine. I can deal with it later. I just need to get it out of my filters here. There. Can I hit that? Yes, we did it. Okay. Filter taken care of, and now I'm actually going to move it down 1. And that's good enough, because I doubt I'm going to have much more junk to go. Like this, this, this. Okay. That's fine. Fix up this launcher and build a wall. Fix that conveyor. Okay. So we now have our super sorter. It's essentially a density sorter. It doesn't sort more than 2 things, basically. You could continue the idea. Like I was saying about the wiki, you can easily go on there and see everything sorted by density. So if you wanted to, you could build a sorter that just, as soon as everything comes in, sort it by its density, and then take it to the parts of the factory that you want it. But the thing is, I have learned since a long time ago, you don't want a sushi belt. You really don't. It's a brutal thing to do to yourself, pretty much. Okay, there's nothing coming. I think it's time for us to do this. All right, get rid of all that stuff. That can stay. I don't really care. And we're going to get rid of all this and that. Okay. And now we're going to build a belt over to here just for now. And this is the snow belt. Wow, that's actually insanely convenient that that lined up so perfectly. Pretty much all of this will be redundant. At least that's my thinking. We'll see how it works out, but it appears that, yeah, we are good to go. I'm going to go like this and get rid of that. This tube is doing nothing here, so I think I'm just going to fill it in. There. That makes me feel better, because I know it's not doing anything. I'm also going to do the same thing here. There. Alright, that looks better. That looks nice. I like that. Okay, how's our factory doing? We still have the slag issue. Jeez. Okay. I'll help it burn. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. And how's our spore situation? Pretty good, actually. I mean, if you look at this, the factory going that fast, only it doesn't really ever get past this much. And it looks like our pedal dump is working out great. We are almost out of room for gold again, of course. I might have to just dump some when we get to it. But now I think we can go ahead. The ultimate goal, right, was to start mining the ever-loving heck out of this poor asteroid. So that means starting down here, and we're just going to have a massive pile fall at some point. But now I got to fly all the way over. There we go. Oh, I forgot, and I know I was doing it last time, but I didn't really say anything. You can hold shift to change the direction of your conveyor belt while you're building it, which is beautiful, and I always forget about that. We're going to go like this, and that makes it way easier to line up. And let's see. We are going to go to here and then build that. Okay, so we now have a massive... Oh, there's still some stuff. Let's see. What if I go like this and go like that? Can I do that? And there. Okay, snow's gonna fall down there. Everything else should fall down this way. And all we have to do is go, I guess, finish off that final launcher. We'll go like this. Get rid of that. And build a conveyor belt. Alright. Can get rid of this. I don't even remember what that stuff was for. Oh, I can't wait to do all the launcher spam here. While I'm down here. This is never going to catch up with me, so might as well do it, right? Haha, that looks so good. Okay, speaking, I'm doing this, and it's watching those particles move that slow is reminding me that there is an issue with the script on this map, the script to delete everything, and I might have to make some minor changes to it to make the game run a little faster, but until I feel like I just can't take it anymore, this is probably okay. I'm feeling I'm feeling like this is good. And okay, we've got a bunch of stuff, and it's gonna take a really long time for that to get all the way up there. So, so I think right now would be a good time to keep mining. I guess we did already find both of the artifacts, which I gotta say was really fun, super cool on this map. And just like as a review of the map so far, I am loving it. I love all the exploration. I mean, you know what's really cool about it is there's so much less bedrock. Ooh, nice. There's so much less bedrock than I have had to deal with in some other maps, and so it's kind of fun to just like mine out these massive areas. I think that's really neat, and I've been really loving like the exploring these little tiny rooms we get to do. Here, ooh, look at these piles of sand. That's crazy. Yeah, man, that's pretty wild. We got a lot of sand here. Oh, you know what? I really need red sand. That's what I should focus on. I wonder how long this is gonna take to get up to the factory. I think if I just sorta just intentionally just shoot red sand, it should. I suppose the top of the pile is the first thing to get launched, right? So we got a lot of sand coming before any of this red sand makes it over there. But something tells me there's really not enough red sand. So I'm just gonna have to take what I can. But back to what I was saying, I really love all the exploring the little stuff. I love the massive area we get to mine, and I love having space to build a factory. Because, you know, if there's one complaint I have about the default map, other than not having an infinite water source, but that's okay, that's fair. There's not really enough space to build the giant factory. Like, do you guys remember my Titan X factory? I mean, that thing felt insanely huge. Or, was it the one on a drift? No, that one was supposed to be tileable, but wasn't. That was also a massive factory. I did eventually get around to the tiled factory, but when you tiled it, holy moly, that got out of control too. This factory is not pretty. It is not tiled. It is nothing like that. Although, maybe that would be a fun side project for later on in this series, is basically building a whole new factory out of the parts that we have from our current factory and just make it look a lot nicer here on the left side. We are going to have to do something with our gold, because that's out of control, and of course we have to integrate our slag burners. That might be a good project for today as well, because what we have right now is just not great. Let's go ahead and ooh, we got a bunch of red sand trapped here. I was gonna say, go check out our pile. This is yeah, this is pretty big. I'm hoping I don't white screen. That would be a bummer. Look at this. That is not 2 to 1, I can tell you that. I kind of want to bust through here. There. We're going to have a bunch more fall out, huh? Is this lead anywhere? Nope. Okay. Kind of hoping there's a big old patch of red sand somewhere in here. Not seeing it, though. What do you think is in this area? Ooh, there's an explodey bit. Okay, well, we know that's full of red sand, right? Okay. Oof. Yeah, the sound isn't enjoying this either. That's that does happen. Man, we have a lot of particles moving right now. Oh, this poor game. Oh, look at that. I do love the look of that. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know some of you guys really enjoy mining, so this is the episode for you, friends. That's beautiful. We are taking out massive chunks of this thing pretty quick, actually. When I hyper focus on just colossal destruction. Stuff happens pretty quick. I know I'm not focusing on red sand like I'm supposed to, but it's just too fun. Look at this pile. That's wild. That's gonna take some time. That is going to take some time. In fact, I kind of have an idea here. What if we go like this? Drop that. Nope. There. Going like that. And nope. We're gonna do launcher there. Okay. Does this move any faster? I've seen people do this. I think we did a little test on it. I don't know if this is faster or not. We could do that. I want to see if any ever makes it over there. Because if not, I feel like that kind of solves my long running. People have done testing. I think I've talked about it, what the fastest way to do this is, but I can't say that I've really figured it out. Oh, is there one in there though? Oh, it made it over there. Interesting. But now it's just launching up in the 2. Okay, so I think what we do is go back to this. And no. Get rid of that. Control. We'll do it by hand. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, that pile. Whew. All right, we're up to 78,000 gold. I just want to go see what 80,000 gold looks like. I know we're not quite just 80, but just hear me out. That's a pretty good stack, my friends. We might honestly just once we get to 100, delete it all, and we'll just start keeping track in 100Ks. It looks like, yeah, we haven't had red sand for a long time, so our pedals are just going straight to the depths. But let's go ahead and mine up all of our void bloom here. I feel like, is there some void bloom stuck right there? Or is that's Amethellus? Ah, you're not supposed to be in there. Okay. Here, you can drop out. All right, let's go ahead and mine all this up. I want to say this is another 8,000. So we'll be up to 16. We're going to go ahead and mine all this fluxite here. Okay, can I get one more rocket? Yeah, okay. Burn this all up. And then I think we should have enough to finish out all the upgrades. It only took us 6 hours. More than 6 hours, 6 episodes to get to get to this point. But here we are. We'll finally have everything unlocked, and to the point where we just want to delete the gold. I don't know what's going on. I could have swore I filled in those collectors there. Apparently I did not. I wonder how I keep screwing that up. I'm not gonna hit 16. Looks like we're only barely hitting 14. So I was off. That's disappointing. Oh man. Okay. It's gonna kill me if I don't fill that in. Where is it? Collector. Oh, I must have built something else. That is so weird. It's just not filling in there. It's the same with these spots over here. I wonder if that's a texture thing. Yeah, because there's something weird going on with these. I don't know, man. Collectors have always been weird. I don't know what else to say besides that. Here, go like this. Oh. Okay. Is snow coming out here? It shouldn't be. Snow. Yeah, okay. Everything that falls down this way. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Ooh, now I can finish this conveyor belt off. Nope. Not what I wanted. We know it's bad practice to put them, over pipes, but we're doing it for the sake of it right now. And we can go like this. Here. Control. There. Block. Void bloom. There. So that'll let... This will let all the dry sand, wet sand through. And I'm thinking this should do it for me. We still kind of have the issue right here, but I think this is okay. This should work. We're not gonna have that much wet sand coming through, so I'm not gonna try and eat myself alive thinking about it. We'll go like, oh, that's dumb. Definitely not what I wanted. Also dumb. Here we go. And I don't know. We'll try that. Let's see. I wonder why it just can't keep up. Let's go ahead and delete that. We have a lot of red sand in there. I'm just kind of curious. I think it's time to delete that. Yeah, bye gold. Good luck on your journey wherever you end up. It's nice to delete this old infrastructure. That is always satisfying for me to do. Okay, there. We're getting rid of a lot of past sins here too. Okay. What's going on? Oh, is this belt the wrong direction? Of course it is. We'll go like this. What is going on with that belt? Allow red sand. Is it going the wrong way? 7. Allow red sand. Go like this. Is this belt going the wrong way? It might be. Okay, there we go. We figured it out. I'm gonna just spread a little. Okay. There. Okay. And now we should see. Yeah. Okay, it's working so far. We should see all the sand fall through here, and everything that's not sand fall through this one and get taken all the way over and dumped into space. I believe it is working. Did we run into another issue? Let's allow sand. What are you doing? It's like stuff is getting stuck. Ah, there's one going the wrong direction here. Man, how did I end up doing that? We'll go allow. Oh man, allow. We'll just do regular sand. There, fix that. Fix that. Did I majorly screw it up? I must have. We'll go like that, and then we need to fill in with some allow wet sand. We'll go like this. There. That should work a lot better. Okay, and now that. Okay, so in theory we could have some regular sand making it all the way over here, which I suppose could be a problem. Now the question is, what if we go like this? Is that gonna do it? It should work for the most part. What is that pixel? Is there allow wet sand? Yeah. So that wet sand should fall through. Okay. Our sorter's working. And hey, look at that. We got some red sand going. I'm excited. While I'm here, let's just keep mining. I'm happy. I'm happy because today what we've done was solve our sorting issue, which was the last major issue. I mean, I've still got major issues with my factory. That one of them being my my slag burner really it's not even the burner. The burner's in a fine spot. It's the launcher to get the slag up there is just not moving fast enough. And I don't know a really good solution on how to fix that, which is unfortunate. I really wish I did have a better solution, but I just don't. Here, let's keep going. Alright. Getting down here. There. Alright, let's go down. See where this is taking us. Got some water there. Is this gonna all just hit some bedrock? Seems like it. Yep, we hit some bedrock. Okay. Well, you know what that means. Yes, you do. Where are we? There's some more. All right. We're getting down there. And here's a good spot to break through. Ta-da! How's our pile doing down here? It's surprisingly moved pretty well. Although, look at that. The speed it's going at. Oh, jeez. Go like this. And there, now we're really loading it. I don't know that that matters or if that's good or bad, but we're doing it. What do you guys think? How are we doing as far as mining the asteroid out? I feel like I doubt I'll ever 100% anything. I'm just not that kind of person. But this is probably the most we've done on a map in quite a while. Granted, it hasn't all made it through the system, but it can. It will. Eventually. We got such a huge pile of stuff here. How could it not? Okay. Well, I think it is a good idea for us to go ahead and try to solve the problem with my slag burner. You know, if not now, when, right? I was lecturing myself earlier in this episode about about temporary solutions, permanent solutions. I think this is probably a good day to just tackle it. Here. This is really fun though. I'm having a hard time not doing this. I know it might not be riveting, but it's really fun. Look at that. We have like destroyed so much of this map today. I am loving that. Here, let's clean up some of these. There. Beautiful. Getting stuff out of there is gonna be fun. Oh, well, I guess maybe I could... We could just throw in a little spam. Just a little bit. You know? R. Like that. Like that. There we go. Alright. Let's go take a look. I'm remembering now that we smartly saved ourselves, a stack of cinder over here. Why don't we go ahead and go take a look, see what we can figure out on what we can do. Okay. Here's the thing. My kinetic slag presses are right here, right? They don't technically have to be right there. But in some ways, yeah, they kind of do with how I have everything set up here. I don't want to totally rethink it. So let's see. Do I need more space underneath here? 2 is probably good as far as that, but that means we can't really go higher. And this is going to have to be block right here, right? What? Is this a gold chute? Oh, that's a gold chute. Okay. Right here needs to be our burners. And let's see how we're going to do that. We'll do allow only cinder. You know, does our gold sheet need to be that high? That's kind of a better question. Because otherwise we got to go like this. Yeah, I think our gold chute could be one lower. We'll do allow only gold right here. Hit control. Get rid of this. And get rid of some of this. We're going to do a conveyor, which is allow only cinder right here. And do a block underneath it, block right there. Conveyor belt. And we're going to copy this like this a few times, integrating a slag burner like that. And we are going to do allow only, or wait, block only slag. Nope. These are going to be allow only gold right here. So the gold can fall through? Well, then maybe I can move all this down now that I'm thinking about it, because that's going to launch everything up here. I don't need to really get rid of this. That's sort of like my backup. Can I move all this down a little bit? If that's my allow only gold. Yeah, probably. So we're going to shift, grab that, move it down like that. Okay. Yeah. That's giving myself more space, and we're gonna do launcher like that. So all the slag should fall down here, get burnt up. If it's gold, it falls through, goes away. Everything else goes up there to get reburnt. All right, I'm digging this. Now we need to just go ahead and grab our cinder and fill this baby up. And I'm just gonna get rid of these for now so it doesn't launch. There. Grab that. Drop it there. Okay, this is so easy, I think, that I'm kind of regretting that it took me this long to do it. But, you know, that's how I operate. Are these conveyor belts going the wrong way, or what's going on here? It does seem like it, doesn't it? Allow only gold. Go this way. Hit control. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Aha. Is that... What's going on here? Why does this stuff just stop working? I must have screwed something up. That would just be right on brand. Okay. And I really don't know what's going on here. Oh, are those blocks? Oh, that would explain it. Okay. That would really explain it. Doy. I'm glad I figured that out and didn't start blaming someone else. Trim. Okay. And I honestly couldn't be better timing, because I believe we're about to start getting some slag through here. Yeah, look at that. We're almost there. It's been, what, 40 minutes? Yeah. 40 minutes, and it finally, our very first sand is finally making it here. But it's been a good 40 minutes. We've accomplished quite a bit as far as mining goes, and I think overall our factory's in a better place, so I'm excited about that. Let's go ahead and bust out our flamethrower and melt this stuff so we can get our slag burning on. Make sure / hope that all these are completely full. We don't lose any of the cinder or lava. If I can do that, I will be happy. I'm just making sure I get those 4 lit up pixels. I gotta say, this texture pack I feel like makes it easier for me to see. those 4 pixels. I don't know if that's actually true or that that's just me wanting to believe, but it seems easier for me to tell if there's lava in there or not. Where are we at? There it is, our very first sand, our very first red sand. Oh, look at that. The blocks up here in the invisible Shadowland are white. That's weird. That's really weird. What a game. You never know. I love the wave patterns we get here. Look at all this. Okay, well, to answer that question, we did end up getting some sand, making it all the way through. But barely any. I'm not really too worried if we lose it. I'm really not. Why is this stuff not moving faster? Oh, of course I have a wrong way belt. Of course I do. Let's go. There. Jeez. Come on, Trim. Come on, man. Here, instead I should be grabbing the sand. Trying not to waste it. We don't need to waste it. It would be egregious, unnecessary if I did. So here I can help clean that up a little bit. And I'm excited to see if our new integrated burner works the way that I intend it to. Man, I wish I had more red sand. I really do. Here, let's just do some shooting. It does sound like I got some stuff. Here, while we go check it out. Okay. It's working. Everything is very slow. It's all in pain. That's burnt. Ah, of course. Well, see, and this is why we go check. I forgot to finish it off. There. Alright, we're good. Gold is making it out. Other stuff is getting burnt. Let's see if I can grab the sand. There. Drop it through. And look at that. It's working. It's helped reducing the load on those launchers, I think. So my hope is just that it doesn't get super built up like it was. That's the thought. That's the hope and dream. I'll be scared if gold ever makes it all the way over here. That'll be really bad. That'll be really, really, really bad. But I guess if that happens, I just need to accept my fate. Okay, we got a lot of sand here. A lot of snow. Barely any sand once I kind of wonder what happened there. I don't know if that was just it all got built up. If that's what happens when certain other conditions are met. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But let's go over here. Oh, boy, that is a lot of sand. I thought I was being really generous with myself building it this big. But yeah, I guess I should have thought that one through. Oh man. Next video I might just have to speed it up. Look at this. This thing is so full, that's wild. What am I gonna do with all this gold? Here, you know what? Here, slow it down. We don't need to do that to ourselves. There. It's kind of cool how it's just pulling like the bottom 3 or 4 at an uneven rate. So you see this wet sand like get in these weird drags like this. It's kind of cool. Stuff that came down in a line gets pulled. That's neat. Although look at this, the whole pile is going at once. So I'm wrong. What I just said was wrong, but it looks neat. There, we're getting a much more even, consistent flow, and we just passed 80,000 gold. We're gonna have to delete some pretty soon. Let's go take a look at that. Here, I just can't resist. I want to launcher this so bad. Let's see how full. There's so many petals falling. Let's see how full this is. We're getting pretty close. We might be able to fit in. We might be able to get to 90,000, but then we're gonna have to delete. But look at that. We're getting our first red sand of the whole episode. We're finally building more fluxite. I love to see it. Our factory's in full swing here. Our burner's looking good. Yes, I'm very happy with that. We accomplished what we wanted. And yeah, I think this has given me some ideas for our next episode, but I'm glad to see that our snow problem is finally fixed. I didn't give myself enough room here, but you know, that's ultimately a fixable thing too. It depends on how badly I want to fix it. That's just how problems work, you know? You just wait. You wait long enough, eventually you'll decide, all right, I need to solve it this time. I can't wait any longer. It just keeps going and going and going. Oh, speaking of just keep going though, I am so annoyed with my computer updating itself all the time when I don't want it to. Like I play a lot of games that turn my computer into a flamethrower, right? It's a laptop and it gets cooking. I mean, especially like right now. I mean, you guys can't hear it, but the fan is just like a turbo fan. It's going crazy. I mean, but it's annoying because I play at night and then I put my laptop down and I just want it to be quiet. But no, I close the screen and it just keeps making a whole bunch of noise. And I'm like, what is going on here? Why is it doing this to me? Well, it turns out it's just updating. It's always updating. And it's like, so it's making all this noise because Windows keeps updating for what I don't know, and they never make it totally clear. But it's really frustrating. And like last night, okay? I'm like, okay, I'm sick of it. What are you updating? I look at it, and my computer for some reason updated my thesaurus. And I'm like, okay, are there new words or something? Like I don't get it. So I open up my word processor, I start typing in words and I'm like, "Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible." And I check my thesaurus and yeah, it's terrible. You might even say it's so bad that it's terrible. I use my thesaurus for that one, friends. That's how bad it is, and it's just annoying. I hope you're not too annoyed. I hope you're having better luck with your word selection, but I am out of words, my friend, because I think we've had a great episode. I think we've accomplished a lot. We did a ton of mining. We took a massive chunk out of this thing, and I am finally happy with that. It looks like our changes we've made have been ultimately for the better. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like down below. You know, it helps other people see the video and it makes me know that you appreciate what I'm doing. Of course, if this is your first time here and you made it this far, you should definitely subscribe. And of course, my friends, I want to hear what you have to say. So please let me know. What have you been up to? What map are you playing? What kind of factory are you doing? Is it going like this? Or is it going better? Are you having a terrible day or a terrible time? I don't. Or are you having a great time like I am? I am loving it. Like I said, friends, please leave those comments down below. That's why I'm here. But on that note, my friends, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. I have been Trimbark Tree, and I will see you in the next one.